Hey everybody, and welcome to the live stream. I'm Father Roderick, and here in front of me you see two buildings. One I built in the last session that we did online. It is a Lego creator set, a very small one, but it still kind of approaches the look of those beautiful modular buildings that Lego also makes. However, this is a very tiny version. In order to make this a true modular building, you'd have to expand it to a 32 by 32 plate, plus you'd need to somehow finish the building because this is only the front side. Actually, it's made in such a way that you can slap the two pieces together, and then you'll get a tiny house or a tiny shop in this case. This is a sandwich store. Hey, Proud Hufflepuff, and welcome to the stream. So I'm actually very happy with the way this turned out, and it has taught me some techniques when it comes to building these houses. And so I tried my hand at doing something myself, doing something out of the ordinary, using my old Lego. I've got a lot of old Lego from the time when I was little. Never threw anything away. And so I've been working on a kind of a similar design structurally. So here you see, for instance, it also has an open back, just like this one. Hello, Andy. Hello, Sando. Just back from holiday. That's great. So here you see that I've based this build on the first floor of this build. So this is an official Lego set. This is something I came up with myself. And it turns out that it's actually quite difficult to build this without a number of parts that I just don't have. I don't have a lot of the newer Lego. What I have is 40 years old. And so back then you only had the primary colors. You had the yellow, the red, white, black, blue. That was about it. Green was just available for the ground plates. And also a lot of the windows that you can get now, for instance, these nice rectangular windows, these ones hadn't been invented yet, nor did we have doors like this. So I found a few older doors which don't even have a frame around it, so I had to kind of figure things out and figure how to get them into this. They do open, but it's a bit of a hack because I don't have all the elements necessary. Also don't have any floor plates, nor do I have a lot of these tiles, these flat tiles, which are used, I think, very well here on the pavement and on top of the buildings. It makes it look so much more smooth and modern. However, I want to build this. I want to continue to build this just to kind of train myself into working more with Lego architecture, and working with very limited quantities of Lego. It challenges you to come up with other solutions. So, for instance, I didn't have these nice pieces here that form this this shelter. What is it? The sun shield. Instead, I did have these bricks, these triangular bricks that are roof bricks, very old roof bricks. And so I figured out a way to manage to find a way to kind of put them underneath this ceiling, so that you can still create something that looks like a bit of an overhanging piece of cloth. Sando says, I went to the Lake District. It was beautiful. Climbed the 6th highest mountain in England. It's only a few meters lower than the highest. That is awesome. I love climbing mountains. Emily, the alerts work. I had some complaints from people saying, well, I subscribed to the alerts and I didn't get an alert last time you went live. So I'm glad that works for you. What Star Wars set will you build next? I saw one for the Falcon. Yeah, the thing is, I either have to build what I have, what I own, or I have to go rent. And the rental shop doesn't have all the sets that I would like to build. So for now, I'm gonna do something new. In order to build this up, I want to kind of create something a bit more oriental with the red colors. That is the color of luck in China. My grandmother was Chinese, so I want to create something, perhaps a Chinese Chinese restaurant or a Chinese takeaway station. So I want to continue to build with red, but I need more elements. And so I found this old Lego Ninjago set that I bought, I think 2 years ago for almost nothing. It was just a few bucks. So I picked it up. I had never seen Lego Ninjago, so I didn't know what it referred to, but I figured, hey, it's got some interesting structural elements. It's got a jail. It's got some red pieces, red bricks. It's got some windows or something that looks like windows. It's got some pieces that I don't have, and that I may be able to integrate into this MOC. But in order to do that, I'm first going to build the set as it is, and then I'm going to see if I can take it apart again, because I have no interest in this. This is I think from the second season, where you have the pirates that appear, and then the ninjas are fighting the pirates, and I guess they're going to be put in jail. This is the big evil guy, the father of the green ninja, and he's like the Darth Vader of the Ninjago universe. And so, and then there's a police officer as well. So there are two Ninjagos in this set. There's this guy, and then there's the robot guy. The one of the Ninjagos is actually a droid, and that's him. And in this set, he's got a chrome head, which looks very cool. So I guess he turned full droid in the season that this is from. So I think this is from the second season, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a fantasy set. It's got some interesting, funny things in there as well. So it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minifigures, which is quite generous for such a cheap set. And then, in case you want to know if I have any Star Wars sets that I'm going to build in the future, I have one. This is the last set that I own myself, and it's this one. It is the Jedi Interceptor. This is from the Clone Wars. This is Anakin flies this just like Obi-Wan. I think Obi-Wan has a red one. And this is before Anakin kind of starts to turn to the dark side. It's not the same ship as we see at the beginning of the second prequel movie. Or was it the third? Where they are? But it has the token yellow color of Anakin. And it looks pretty cool. You see this one in the Clone Wars animated series, which I haven't seen yet. Or I've only seen one season. So this is a relatively simple build as far as I can tell. It's got 2 minifigures, Anakin and R2-D2, but it's kind of cool looking. So we'll do this later on, but for now, since I started to build this, I'm going to continue to do that. And let's first turn our attention to this Ninjago set. Now, I also have some interesting news. This comes with a manual, as you can imagine. You may know that I'm working on creating a film set, or a set that I can use for my Lego videos. And I wanted to have something that is a bit like the backlot of Universal Studios. So lots of houses and roads and multi-purpose buildings. Now, as you know, the modular buildings of Lego are extremely expensive. They're usually between 150 and 250 euros. There's no way I can afford that. But what I was able to find, there's someone not far from here who bought back then these Lepin sets of those modular buildings. So that's the kind of the clone Lego, and he's selling them for a really, really good price. And so I figured I'm going to pick those up, and they're already pre-built, but I may modify them and or take them apart and rebuild them just for the fun of it. But that is, for me, it's an easy way to build that, that back lot in a certain way, studio back lot, without breaking the bank. Plus, I'm not financing the fake Lego because it's already been financed by the other owner. So anyway, we've got 2 bags here. Sando is only staying for a short while, tired from all the walking. Good night, sleep well. Hey Mike. Hey Coffee Bar. Hey Arki. Bienvenue, bonsoir. So let's open the first bag. Always one of the advantages of the official Lego sets. It's all nicely numbered. And I'm actually excited to build a Ninjago set because I've been watching Ninjago on Netflix, and I like it. It's for kids, but it's a decent stories. A bit on the slow side. The second season is already improving, and I think over time it will get even better, as usually is the case with television shows. So the first thing we're going to do is build the red ninja. Forgive me for not knowing the names of all those ninjas. For some reason, it's very aggravating. Netflix keeps switching back to Dutch. So I get the Dutch dubbed version, which is super annoying. The voices are not very good, so every episode I have to manually switch back to English. All right, so he's wearing this armor, shoulder. Oh no, it's probably for arrows or something like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in the camera a little bit. Maximum zoom. All right. I need an angry face. Let me put that right in the middle of the camera. So there we go. Now, of course, he's masked. So whenever these ninja fight, they put on their ninja costumes so that nobody knows who they are. And let's see, we have a nicely printed set of feet, if I can find them, that is. It's actually quite decent to have, look at that. Even though this is a very cheap set, it comes with these fully printed legs. That is very, very nice. And this is actually a very, very nice looking minifigure. I didn't expect that. Sometimes in these cheaper sets, the minifigures are a bit simplified, a bit generic. Not so in this one. Look at how good that looks. It's got this kind of oriental decoration on the back. Even the back is printed, which if I take, wait a minute. If I take off this back thing, you can see the back of this. So even here it's got a print. Again, rare to have minifigures that are so detailed in these cheaper play sets, because this is a play set, clearly. The whole Ninjago series is aimed at boys, I guess. needs to stand up straight. And then we are going to build the next minifigure, which is our droid. It's kind of, the story is very similar to Data in Star Trek. I love this. Look at how good this looks. And, wow, it comes with chrome hair. The print is beautiful. Look, it's got this highly reflective metal print. Very, very cool. And here you can see his shirt is open and you can see the innards, kind of a bit like Iron Man. And this one, also super detailed. It comes with a second face, which is blue. I guess that's when his skin gets ripped off or something like that, although that doesn't make sense. Because I guess the metal is also... Oh, it's a visor. Right. It's like a blue screen that he can lower. I haven't seen that in the actual series yet. All right, he's got legs too. Just simple black ones, no print on it. The back is also very simple. And this ninja throws these ninja stars. They're not really stars, but they're pretty cool. We got a number of these. Okay, my Lego figures are right-handed, so it's ready to throw these. And then we get 3 spare ones, so that's nice. Hello, Colecoco. I have never heard of the Lego Catechism. That is actually an idea that I had myself, to do something like that. Oh, so this is season 4. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that Ninjago was still continuing. That's pretty cool. Hello there. Boss Guy or Bosky. Very well. And then we've got a pretty generic looking police officer, always present in those sets for boys. Usually minor differences. This one has the pilot glasses and a very simple hat, no print on that. So they definitely spent most of their money on the ninja. And this officer doesn't have a weapon. Instead, he's got a source of life, which is a cup of coffee. Of course, no officer can be without a cup of coffee. All right, the first 3 figures are in place. Put them aside. The amount of bricks is actually quite limited, so I hope that they can be useful for this this building that I'm making. We'll see. It looked more impressive on the outside. That's usually the case with these play sets. They're oftentimes just kind of approximations of a building. They're never a real full building. You're supposed to use your imagination, I guess. This is going to be a table. It's got a tile on it. Bosky always watches these streams before spelling because it's so relaxing. Hey Brenda, good to see you. Oh, look at that. We get a sticker. That is if I can find them. I don't see any stickers in this one. Oh, they may be in the manual. Last time I was missing the stickers. They were somewhere inside the manual. This is a surprisingly big manual for such a small set. Huh. No stickers in here. They're in the box. There they are. Limited stickers. These feel a bit cheap. We've got a map here, which is... It is a Ninjago map, I think. Indicates like an island. And then there is a sticker that has a toilet and a crowbar and some fire instructions. Oh, this is like a manual on how to escape. I wonder how that works. This may be part of a blackboard or something like that. Well, I guess we'll discover this later. And then there is this, this looks like a door with a lock on it. All right. So we need to make the map. So I'll probably pick up these modular buildings tomorrow or on Wednesday. And I don't know, of course, how well they were assembled. And I do want to probably disassemble them and reassemble them just for the sake of learning. It's always very educational to build these sets. You learn all sorts of techniques, which I already was able to apply when building this. I was using some of those techniques that I saw, like for instance how to create the bottom half of the thing. It's a bit wonky, and I do need to buy at least like a basic set of especially tiles and some structural elements. I definitely need a lot more of those wall bricks that I can use for buildings. Okay, what is this? And then we'll add this. When the camera is this close, I always have to look at the image that you guys are seeing so that I'm not doing something out of the camera's view. All right, there we go. Hey, Tanya. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy these Lego streams. So apparently the map is going to get obfuscated because I have to place this on top of it. That is weird. So the map is underneath. I'm not sure how that works. Anyway, we'll see. Usually there's a reason for what Lego is doing. Oh, I already see. Look. That's what they did. So you can open this in order to reveal the map. I love that. Okay. A little hidden. Oh, even better. It's a shooter. You can use it to launch French bread. So you get this massive bread, and then I can just flip it like this. It's so ridiculous. But anyway, it's what I'm supposed to do with this. Let's go build. I'll show you what the end result is going to be. It's going to be this ninja prison, I guess. So it's got this very simple but still nice looking gate. And then there are 2 holding cells on either side. This baby inside the what is it? The SinJitsu Temple or the SinJitsu Temple? I really have a lot of ground to cover when it comes to my knowledge of Ninjago. I kind of love the visual style, though, also of the Lego sets. It's got this nice blend of Oriental elements and modern city elements. Now, these, of course, are elements that are going to be useful for my own projects. This, and especially these big windows. I always love that. That's going to be super helpful in my build. And not 2, but in a total of 4 of these big windows. And these are going to be awesome for, maybe I'm going to redo the first floor. And instead of having these tiny windows here, this is kind of, hold on, where's the camera? This is supposed to be a place where you can get the food. This is, of course, the entry to the shop, but it would be nice to maybe replace this back door with some of those bigger windows. We'll see. Or perhaps we'll just complete it and make a totally square building and then make like a restaurant part in the back. I don't know. Plenty of options. All right. Let's put these in place. So I'm going to get a total of 8 modular buildings, which should be enough to make an entire street. And in order to make videos, like educational videos with those buildings, I'll probably have to modify them and open them up a little bit so that I can film on the inside. But all that is going to be part of the adventure of discovering how to use these Lego buildings for videos. I already have a number of ideas. So one of the things that I want to do is tell stories. I would like to make videos that parishes and parents can use to help their kids have a better experience of Sunday, especially if they go to church on Sunday. For a lot of kids, when I was young, church was boring and hard to understand. And so what I want to do is create these, oh, look at that, we've got these. Oh, I'm very glad that it contains these elements. This is what I was missing when I was building this. Because it needs to have one of these. Wait, it needs to have one of these here underneath so I can swivel the building around. So that already is a very, very useful piece. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to create these stories for kids that help them understand the Bible stories that are read in church on Sunday. And that's why I want to do short videos where, I don't know, perhaps I will just come up with a set of characters that can have adventures and that kids can identify with. Like in some of my educational videos, I did that. I deliberately used children as main characters. And then I was like, well, how am I going to tell these gospel stories with, and at the same time involve kids in the story? And then I remembered a very popular comic here in the Netherlands. Actually, it's a Belgian comic of a girl and a boy, and they grow up with their aunt, and they meet this professor who has a time machine. So it's this big box that looks a bit like a TARDIS. You enter the box, the rectangular booth. You type in the year that you want to travel to, and whoosh, you're suddenly, in the Middle Ages. Or so you can travel to all sorts of times. I'm thinking, I need to have a storage device that is similar to this, like a time travel machine or a teleporter, or maybe I'll go towards, I don't know, like this crazy scientist who's got this device that can turn stories into reality or can transport you into the reality of a story, something like that. And so I can tell stories both in the present, in those city buildings, but I can also create a space in one of these buildings where the professor has his lab, and then these kids can travel to any place, basically. And so you're not tied to the city environment for the stories. So that's just one idea that I had. Ooh, we get to build nice lamps here. I always like it. With these translucent orange pieces. And this time we've got, sand-colored telescopes. Didn't have that color yet. So that's nice. I also had another idea. So I want to make two types of videos. One is more kind of narrative, and then I just want to do purely the gospel story of that particular Sunday. But I need to find a method that is very easy to produce, because I got to make 52 of those videos per year. And what I want to do is get myself that set that Lego made, I think last year, or perhaps even it's already 2 years old, where it's this pop-up storybook. And it's a very intricate set. It looks like a book, but you can open it, and then, just like in these old-fashioned pop-up books of days gone by, a story will unfold. So a little set will pop up, literally. And right now, the set comes with 2 fairy tales, Little Red Riding Hood and Jack and the Beanstalk. And it's very much designed as something you can expand upon yourself. So we get these red pillars here at the entrance. Very glad with these 2. They're going to be very nice. I don't have these yet for my building. And so I figured, what if I replace those fairy tale backdrops with scenes from the time of Jesus? And it's all very simple. You can't do very elaborate builds in there because it all has to fold down when you close the book. But then you can put minifigures in front of that backdrop and tell a story. Plus, it will have the added advantage of creating a bit of tension. So, at the beginning of the video, you open the book and the kids don't know exactly what is going to appear. Wait a minute. I think I have to move this one stud to the right. And one more. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. I guess like this. Yeah, that's to solidify the pillars here. So that's another project that I'm going to work on in the next couple of weeks. Do rap songs about the Bible. I don't think that's among my abilities. I'm not really knowledgeable about the world of rappers. There we go. I'm going to zoom out the camera a little bit. There we go. Okay. This is really not very challenging as a build, as you can tell. But I'm still admiring the way in which these Lego builders can do so much with so few pieces. This is very, very simple. But it seems to work. Okay, I gotta turn this around, put this right here, and then take 2 of these. Hello, RJ Burkett. Very well. The Lego book costs around 72 euros. Yes, if you buy it at the Lego store, you pay full price. It's quite expensive for a very simple build. It's one of those idea sets. Actually, the set was designed by 2 brothers, I think. And then people can vote on those ideas, and then if they get enough votes and Lego sees market potential, they turn it into a real set. But you pay extra for the development cost, I suppose. But the set is currently on sale at the French Amazon store for about $59, but I don't have Amazon Prime on the French store. So in total it would still be like 65 or something like that. So I'm just going to wait. That's what I've done with other sets as well. Just going to wait for the German Amazon store to put it up on sale. Usually they follow a couple of days later. And then I have no shipping costs because I'm a Prime member. I did get another set. Oh, yeah. I got a Harry Potter set just yesterday. The Night Bus, which is a very new set. And first it was on sale at the French Amazon store, but same problem. With shipping, it would cost almost the same as if I buy it here in the store. But then yesterday evening, Amazon Germany put it on sale, and it was 10 euros off. So instead of 39, it was on sale for 29. And that was actually just right as a price. So that set will probably arrive tomorrow or on Wednesday. So I'll probably build that also one of these days. And I'm just going to use that down the stairs as or I've got a Harry Potter room, I'm not kidding you. So down the stairs I have the Hogwarts castle, and I've got the Hogwarts train, and the bus is going to be my next little Harry Potter addition to my living room. All right, that's it for step 1 of this build. It's very simple, but if I turn it around, you can already see a little bit of the structure. It's still very, very skeleton-like. If you are not a priest, what job would you have and why? Whoa, so many options, so many dreams. I guess I'd still be a program maker. I'd work in television or in movies. That's what I like. All right, we're going to build some pirates. Excellent. Or I'd be a Lego YouTuber and I'd make tens of thousands of euros every day. Not. Actually, I think that in my current life, I have a lot of room for creative things. I never thought that I would be both a priest and what's this? Oh, okay. A priest and a program maker and a YouTuber and a podcaster. So this is the evil guy. What's his name? Gorgon or Gorgonzola. He basically has two sets of hands. For some reason. Oh wait, this is not. This is the pirate. And I apparently he also turned into a pirate. I need to go watch that 4th season for this to make sense. This is his torso. So I started watching the Lego Ninjago movie, and then I stopped because I couldn't understand anything. So now I first want to go through at least the seasons preceding the story of the movie, and then I'll probably enjoy it much more. So he's got the nice angry face there. I can bring that closer, probably not. Is it focusing more or less? So yeah, he looks pretty angry. Regular black pants. Where are his pants? There you go. And then he's also wearing this elaborate hat, which is something I haven't seen before. Ooh, look at that nice pirate hat. So we're going to use for the main pirate. I already have a pirate set. Now this needs 2 more elements. This weird face mask. That is supposed to go. How does that work? Wait a minute. I see. Here. Okay, wait, that's tricky. That is very tricky. Because it's all black, so there's no contrast. Looks a bit like the helmet that Lando is wearing in Return of the Jedi when he infiltrates Jabba's castle or palace. Come on. Can't say. Oh, maybe it has to go the other way. Okay, that's it. I had it upside down. Come on. Wow, I really need to wear glasses while building this. I think that's it. I think I've got it. And then he's got these antlers, these black antlers on the top of his hat. And then this entire construction goes over his face. Okay. Right. Hopefully it fits. Yeah, it does fit. Okay, that looks really evil. That looks like a big, nasty... Come on, focus camera. Hello, focus. There you go. Pretty cool. Menacing minifigure. All right, and then finally we've got a much less impressive looking pirate who has, well, actually he does look quite menacing. This is a bit of an oriental pirate. He's got this mean looking mustache, and he even has a bit of hair on the back of his head. I've never seen this on a minifigure. Cool. Would or will you ever quit being a priest and be a YouTuber full-time, or will you just quit being a priest? No, I will never quit being a priest. Priest is for life. It's a commitment that will always be with me, and I wouldn't know why I would ever not be a priest. There we go. We've got our pirate. There he is. Very nice looking. But I can be both a YouTuber and a priest. All right, we're going to build the gate. Or at least it looks like a gate. Two red. I was watching some of the videos of Jenga Bricks, or Jang Bricks, which is a great Lego YouTuber. And he's got a camera right in front of his chest. He's got it here. It must be a small camera. So when he's streaming, you actually see him build it right in front of the camera. So instead of watching it from this side, you watch it from this side. And I can't figure out how he does that. Because it must be very annoying to have a camera right in front of you when you're building. But on the other hand, it does make a very much more compelling perspective for the viewer. So I need to figure out how he does that. Unfortunately, he does a lot of the behind-the-scenes videos of his Lego basement, but he never talks about the technical aspects of his Lego videos. Or maybe I haven't looked well enough. Okay. There we go. Put that here. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of a gate. Again, very sparse elements here. But you do get the notion of a door like this. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It needs 2 more of these. Very nice. There's my door. Next, sticker time. It's got these grips. These are also super useful pieces. I need 1,000 of these, especially for slanted roofs and stuff like that. A white sticker. Okay. Sticker number 2, it's going to be this one. It's got a dragon on it. It's very cool. A dragon and a lock. that nicely in place, very well. I'm getting better with these stickers. There you go. Nice decorative element. And that one is going to be clicked in here. Wait a minute. It needs one more thing. Two of these arms. There we go. And we'll click that in here. There we go. So now it's got this moving thing. I'm not sure why it's moving. Oh, wait a minute. I see what they do. Oh, this is nice. This is actually just to... where do I put that? I'm not sure. How am I supposed to... Oh, right. I got to slide it in. So I put it here. Let me show you that on camera. So this is the gate. You put it here behind the entrance, and then you lower it. There you go. Nice. Oh, and I forgot, of course, two more, like, looks like swords or something like that. Yeah, they're definitely these big, almost look like these Klingon swords. Batlets or something. Speaking of Star Trek, did you all see the trailer for Picard? I thought it was fantastic. All right, there you go. I guess this is how we put it. Oh, I like the way this looks. There we go. Very cool. Hey, Cliff. Hello. Yeah, the Ireland video is going to be great. I'm still writing the text, which is going to help tremendously with the editing process. Would or will you ever quit being a YouTuber? I don't know. I may switch to another platform if YouTube is no longer useful. A helmet with a GoPro mounted on it. For Lego, that probably wouldn't work because you want to kind of be able to zoom in on the details, whereas the GoPro is a very wide angle. It's like an extreme wide angle lens usually. So then you don't get that intimate view that you have with the camera. Like I have the Canon zoomed in now. All right, let's go make some other elements. So for those of you that have just joined, I'm building a Lego Ninjago set, which is not really something I intend to keep, but I'm going to pillage this set later on for elements, because I'm building these MOCs. This is a sandwich store, and now I'm building a Chinese takeaway station with my old Lego, but it's very old Lego. This is 40-year-old Lego. And I'm trying to learn how to make Lego buildings, because I'm kind of fascinated by Lego architecture. Okay. Now, what do they want me to put here? Hey Cliff, were you in Ireland when you did your tour of Europe, or did you just do Scotland? I can't recall. I think it was only Scotland, but I'm not sure. Maybe you went to the cliffs of Moher, or I don't know. I don't remember. Hey, Adam. Good to see you. Hello, David. 7 of 9 was in the Star Trek trailer. Yes. Oh, I was yelling. Do you ever play Roblox? I've played it a few times, a long time ago. I can't remember much. So this is another ornamental element for the roof. Oh, and it's got a hinge, so I can actually tilt it. Again, that's a nice technique that they use here. So because it's got a hinge, you can actually make it slanted, which looks very nice. This is how they do a lot of the houses. If you want roofs are rarely ever completely flat, so you want to have these. I never really knew how they were doing it, but with these pieces, which I'm just totally going to steal for my own building, you can make nice slanted roofs. You see, it's all very educational. And I can now also open and close the gate, I guess. How is this? Is this supposed to? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's got a... Oh, that's cool. Wait, I can open the gate? How does that work? There you go. I see. Look at that. It's constructed in such a way that you can have the gate. The gate is held in place by a hook on the back of this. And if I open this, it will lower the gate. You see this hook here? That's a very nifty trick. So there you go. The gate is open, which actually looks quite nice like this. And then, boom, closed. All right, I'm going to keep it open for now. What else are we going to do now? We're going to build our prison cells. About time with all these meandering pirates. Clifton, Scotland, Wales, London, Stonehenge, Windsor Castle, Isle of Wight, Paris, Disneyland, Paris, Amsterdam, and Amersfoort. Wow. All that in record time. But it was fun. Every year I get these memories from Facebook that always make you feel so old. There we go. It's already midnight. Oh my goodness. I'm going to finish this today, don't worry. This is not worth a second session. Are you a fan of Red Dwarf? I have heard a lot about it, Alan, but to my chagrin, I've never checked it out. However, here's a tip. If you have Netflix, go check out Another Life. It's a science fiction series. First season has just been posted, and it's pretty good. It features Katie Sackhoff, and I was a huge fan of her in the Battlestar Galactica series by Ronald D. Moore. And this is one of her first leading science fiction roles since that time. And she's doing a good job. And actually, it's not Battlestar Galactica. It's a little bit simpler, but it is still very good. It's hard to believe that it's just a TV show. It's reminiscent of Aliens. It's got a lot of different tropes in it. But so far, I've seen 5 episodes now. I'm really liking it. Okay, this is probably some locking mechanism. There we go. Yep. Did they teach this in seminary? What, Lego, you mean? Please watch Red Dwarf. I know you will love it. The humor is great. I'll check that out if it's on Netflix. I don't think it's on Netflix. I don't think it's available at all. It's never been on Dutch television as far as I know. Oh, look. It's a telephone. Or at least it's got these 2 telephone thingies. Maybe they're not supposed to be telephones. They look like telephones. The old telephones, way before most of you were born. Okay. A brick piece. It goes right there. 2 of these pillars. Wait. Oh no, actually not. One more gray stud here. And then some more ornamentation, I guess. Nothing on that side, that's interesting. 4, where do I put this one? On top of this. A slightly longer one right there. Another triangle here. Okay. And now we're going to make the prison fence. That's why we need these big door elements, because it's going to hold these fences in place. What is the term in English for these doors, these prison doors? Is it just called prison doors? We have a Dutch word for this. It's called tralies, but I'm not sure if there's an English equivalent. These are actually quite nice. Nice prison doors. All right. Enjoy your dinner, Cliff. And it's good to see you again. It's on Netflix in the UK. Oh, good. Yeah, we're building a prison. Yeah, this is part of, or at least it's a prison cell. And oh, now I see why I have 2 telephone horns. Because one is for the inmate and the other is for the visitor. That is so cool. Check that out. So here on the inside is telephone number 1. Oops, it's kind of out of focus. And here is telephone number 2, and so you can communicate. All right. They don't teach Lego in my seminary, says David. But then again, it was run by Anabaptists. Cell door is a word, yeah. No. In seminary, we're supposed to focus on theology, but hobbies are not forbidden. Thankfully not. But my Lego adventures are from a much more recent time. Tiny build. Not sure what this is going to be. Looks like a little robot or something. An antenna. Okay. I don't know what this is. Oh, I know. I see what it is. It's a security camera. It's a security camera. Oh, wow. That is so cool. I just put that on here. Look. That is so brilliant. That is the genius of Lego. You start building something and you're like, what is this? And then you put it in place and all of a sudden you're like, ah, it's a camera. How cool. You gotta love it. Can you open this door? No, not really. It's not supposed to open. Hence the camera, the security camera. All right, let's build the other side, which is another prison cell. For those evil pirates. And there we go. Hold on. Oh, I see. This here. There we go. Some brown blocks. This is a weird color. It's not sand color, it's a bit darker. A black here. For every brick you place, they've got a new page. So this is definitely, there's a lot of hand holding here. Whoa, careful. All right, door number 2. Another sticker. Oh yeah, this is the blackboard with the planned escape using the toilet apparently. I don't see a toilet yet. Maybe this set has a toilet that we can build. That would be cool. Oh, careful now. Put it right in the center. There we go. So this is the blackboard with an escape plan, which is a bit blurry. There you go. Use the toilet, use a crowbar, and then get out of jail. Just put that on the inside of the cell. Let's finish this off. Again, there doesn't seem to, this is not a closed cell. It's almost like a set, just a film set. There we go. We're almost there. Just some ornaments, I guess. There we go. It's got a spare spear and handcuffs. So this is for the guards to use. Ha! Now we're going to build the toilet. Look, it's starting to look a little bit more useful, this entire thing. Okay, how to make a Lego toilet. Start with a blue brick. And this is a prison toilet, so it's not white. It's blue. And this is the back of the toilet. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so funny. This actually looks quite good as a toilet. Super simple, but this does look like a toilet. Anyway, it's got the crowbar hidden at the back. So there you go. This is a toilet with a crowbar. And I gotta place that on the inside, so I'm sliding it through this door. There you go. So now the toilet is on the inside of the cell, of the prison cell, and this is where the inmate has been writing down the plans. So apparently the way to, I'm just going to put the police officer on top of this building. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. This is it. I got a lot of spare pieces that I'm not using. Not sure why. Anyway, so this is the set. I'll just put everyone in position. It's got this this spring-loaded table or bench or whatever with the, you can launch the bread into the air, and it's got the hidden map here underneath it. And then we've got our ninja right there. We've got the evil Gorgon or whatever his name is. We've got our... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so apparently our little droid friend is the one who is in prison. Interesting. So he's locked up there. And then we have a pirate. No, wait a minute. Yeah, the pirate is in the other cell. The cell with the toilet. Okay, now I definitely need to check out that season so I can understand what this is all about. But anyway, this is the front of the set. So these two guys are friends, so they can use the telephone. I'll turn everything around. So you can see the back of the set. So here we go. We've got our pirate here. And then on the other side, we've got our hero, Droid. They both need to escape. And I guess the pirate can use the secret, the hidden crowbar in his toilet to break free. And the droid can probably just push on the door. Yeah, because he's super strong. And then boom, the door flies out and he can escape. There we go. All right, well, interesting build. All right, Alan, have a great evening. Prison bars, that is true, prison bars. Hello, Undertaker. And Lego constructor in Poland, it is now 1/4 midnight. Same here. Undertaker lives in Germany. Adam lives in England. I live in the Netherlands. And it is now time for bed. Thank you so much for joining me for this short Lego build. I'm going to take this apart and I'm going to integrate these parts. Why is it out of focus all the time? I don't know why. Anyway, we're going to try to use some of these pieces for this building, which is my hello focus. Focus. I think my camera is also tired. I'm going to try to spice this up a little bit. But that's not for today. It's going to be for tomorrow. Thank you so much for visiting me today. Have a great night, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.